Alright, SlimmBob here. I'm sorry I'm not properly able to communicate with you, but I'm still in a state of awe at how fucking amazing this game is. So please, bear with me. So what is it I'm talking about? Well, it can only be one thing, can't it?
Mass Effect fucking 2. I just... wow. Do you know this year? First of all, Happy New Year. I know it's been a while. Do you know all this year? Like, for all of January, I've been trying to upload a review of Deadly Premonition. If you don't know what that is, I'll do it again. But for some reason, YouTube is not working properly when I try and upload that video. So, fuck it, I'm going to record it again. And, you know. But the first video you're going to see this year is my review of Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2. Yeah, the PS3 version as well. If I had played fucking Mass Effect 2 last year, it would have easily been top of my, my top 5 list. It would have fucking shit on everything completely. I'm going to say this, right? You might not agree. I'm going to say it right now. This is the best game ever made. Well, not easily, but I think it is. It could be the best game ever made. This. I've never known how so good. I've never felt so involved with a story in a game and got on with battling as well. And that was my thing with Mass Effect 1. It's like great story, but gameplay weren't quite there. But this is fucking took it and just. Oh God! It's only just come out on PS3. It came out last Friday. Oh, Friday before. I don't know. You see, I've been playing it constantly for like a week, and I've completed it, and But yeah, so obviously PS3 owners, they've only just really got it, and Mass Effect 1 isn't on PS3, so. Which is bad, because you have to play Mass Effect 1 really to fully appreciate it. But obviously I own an Xbox, so I played Mass Effect 1 on that, and I've decided to get Mass Effect 2 on PS3 because, my brother, he's always on his PS3 and it has all DLC and stuff. So yeah, I've decided that. So what are graphics like in Mass Effect 2? Well, they're alright. They're not actually incredible graphics. They're like, for what they do, for what the art design is just... It's just right good. It's just, this world, it sells the world so well. Alright, I'm comparing it to Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13, everything, nothing seemed real. You're just running through corridors, all the great art design in that game, you didn't really look at it because it weren't around you. You didn't feel surrounded in it. This game does an incredible job of surrounding you in the world. It makes you feel as though you're actually going through these giant, like, collector ships, and one of the bits is a blatant rip-off of Coruscant in Star Wars. The bit in Episode 2 where, like, Anakin and Obi-Wan chase that bounty hunter. It's like a blatant rip-off. But yeah, the graphics do a great job. The emotion, like the face movement and everything, right good. And even though you create your own character, you won't think it'd work that well, but it does. And it's quite an achievement, that, I must say. But yeah, in terms of presentation, this game is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, brilliant. Oh, the sound as well. Soundtrack. How is it not a film? It's screaming. To be honest, I don't want a film, but it's so cinematic, but yet so involving. It's so hard to explain. Oh, Mass Effect 2. So, give me a second to catch my breath. Mass Effect 2. It's tough to breathe when you're reviewing this, because it's that good. But yeah, alright, what's the story like? Alright, I'm gonna say, it's one of the best stories I've ever experienced in a game. One of the most believable, even though it's obviously set in space. It takes off straight after Mass Effect 1, so I don't know, should I spoil it? In the end of Mass Effect 1, you destroy Sovereign, the Reaper. And it turns out the Reapers, they want to take over the galaxy. Well, they're like these ancient beings, which they live in a different dimension, kind of. And what's happening, every 50,000 years, they take over the galaxy and purge it or whatever. And you are Commander Shepard. You can be this bloke on the front, but I have a different bloke. I like customise him. But he plays Commander Shepard of the Normandy, and it's your job to stop everything. In Mass Effect 2, you've saved the galaxy from Sovereign, one of the Reapers. And turns out Shepard gets killed, and this organisation called Cerberus brings him back because these ancient beings called the Collectors are teaming up with the Reapers, and they want to bring the Reapers back. So the whole point in Mass Effect 2 is you trying to find the Collectors, and you have to like recruit people, like loads of people. Most of the game is actually recruiting people. Well, it's only really at end that you actually take on Collectors. But it's that build up. Story builds up. It builds up so much, and you create. Do you know the characters themselves? They seem like real people. It's like, you know, in Persona when I say they seem like real people. Even that, you know, in Persona, every time you do a social link, you have progression. But it's always the same progression. In Mass Effect, you can't predict that progression. Everything you say changes that progression. In Persona, if you do something wrong, your social link will stop, and then you make up, and then you just carry it on, and it'll be the exact same story. In this, your relationships will change with people depending on how you treat them. And I've never known any developer do that so well, and it completely took me by surprise. I know people have been hyping this game, and all last year people say Mass Effect 2 Game of the Year, and I'm like, it won't be as good as Fallout. I can't believe it. It's better than Fallout. This game's fucking better than Fallout. The dialogue and all. Dialogue's just perfect. It's like, it's so believable. Each alien, each species, each character has their own way of dialogue. They all seem like individuals, and voice acting's very good as well. And it just creates such an immersive world. What's the gameplay like? Well, basically, it says it's an RPG, this game. I don't think it is. I think it says, yeah, it's like saying blooming God of War's an RPG. You know, like you progress, you collect orbs, which is basically experience, then you spend it to power yourself up. This basically does the same, it's just like about 3 times as long as a God of War, probably. But yeah, the whole point is, it's a third-person shooter, basically, like a Gears of War clone, cover system, all that, you know. It's basically exactly the same. But it's a right big improvement over Mass Effect 1, though. But the main gameplay, you've got, to me, there's three parts to the gameplay. The first one is the shooting. There's a hell of a lot of shooting. And then there's the exploration, where you do your missions and go in all different worlds and stuff like that. So to do with pacing, like, even though, like, there's a lot more exploration, but there's short bursts of action all the way through. And it never gets to that point where you think, alright, I've been doing this for fucking ages. And it don't get boring, and it's a really delicate balance, and somehow they managed it. And the third part is, surveying stuff, surveying worlds and exploring the galaxy. Like, they've improved galaxy map from first one, because in first one, all you did was select stuff using analog stick, and that were it. But in this one, you actually physically fly your ship. It's on a 2D plane, but you still fly, and you have to get fuel. So say you're travelling between systems, and you actually use fuel, and you have to buy probes to probe worlds and get resources, or like discover new missions and stuff. And it's just that level of detail. It just. But yeah, the upgrading is a huge thing in this game. I mean, because after you get one of your followers, I'm gonna call them followers because you got it on you. You get access to this terminal where you can do research, and everywhere you go in game, every single mission you do, you'll find some new research, and it's like, oh, that's very interesting. And you go back on your terminal, it's like, crap, I need more iridium. So then you go mining more iridium. Wait, I just found another world. I found a mercenary base. Let's go and kill those bastards. Then you find more research. And then you get your pistol done up. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to use my pistol more. And then you go on a world where there's more fighting. Then you find more people and do more story in it. Oh. Yeah, I'm very enthusiastic. I can't help it. I haven't been this excited about a game since. I don't know. I have no idea since when. This is PS3 version, so in terms of longevity, I imagine this lasts longer than Xbox version because, well, it says on front, includes 6 hours of bonus missions. Now, my mate Ben, he'd been playing this on Xbox, like around the same time as I've been playing this, and he completed it in 25 hours, sorry. And he did everything, just about everything. And I'd got to 30 hours at that point, and I'd not even got to the end. I'm like, Ben, how come you've completed it in 25 hours? And I forgot that on PS3 version you get 6 more hours of gameplay. But yeah, it took me 36 hours to complete. It's what I must say, as soon as I finished it, I like went back. I'm doing it again because I'm not happy with decisions I made. That's the huge thing. I can't believe I've not mentioned it yet. But like the biggest thing with this game, I mean, Fallout does it good, but this does it way better. This does it way better. Like the moral decisions, the how important they are. I mean, I was going through last battle, like the final part of the game, and I had no idea. You know, normally, like saying Uncharted, you know all characters are going to survive. You know, Fallout, it's like, they're like puppets, all characters. You don't give a shit if they survive. In this, every character meant something to me. So, when I was going into that final battle, I were actually physically, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to sacrifice anyone. I didn't want to take chances. And I went back. I did the final battle for. No, not happy with that. Went back, changed some stuff, finished it. No, I'm not happy with that. Went back again, finished it. Fuck off. I'm still not happy with that. Did it again, and then I were happy. But how many games have give you that urge to do that? To actually do a final battle? To replay part 4 times just to see what happens and just to satisfy your curiosity and it felt right good when I got it right and I knew I'd done it right, and it felt really good, that. And wow, fucking wow. This, look, alright, it's been out for ages. This, you should know how good it is. So if you own a PS3, if you own an Xbox, if you own a PC and you don't own this, buy it, please. Fucking buy this game for the first time. In fact, have I done this before? I don't know, but I'm going to do it for a game. I'm giving this game 10 out of 10. 10. It's just, it fucking smacks you in the face. It's just so good. It's a perfect game in that. And yeah, I ain't talked about a lot. I bet it's a huge video, this already though, but I ain't even talked about all the fact that the RPG elements, like, obviously, it is an RPG, I guess. Like, level up, how the biotics and all that, it's kind of like magic, the tech, the hacking, how they improve the hacking, so much stuff, and it's just gold from beginning to end. The only thing I'd recommend, even though it's expensive, if you own a PS3, buy this brand new, because if you do, you have to install the bonus stuff separate. You get a promotional code inside. It costs 12 quid on PlayStation Store if you don't have the promotion code, so I would buy it brand new. But that's unless if you say you see it for 15 quid, then yeah, get it pre-owned, and then get the 12 quid DLC, because the DLC is very good, except the vehicle one, that's a bit blank, but the stuff with Liara and all that, very good. Bring on Mass Effect 3, BioWare, you're the fucking best in the industry, bring on Mass Effect 3, I can't wait. But yeah, this is SlimmBob, thanks for watching, buy this fucking game, and goodbye.